we do see these champs like in Synthet again. When we talked about it in the previous matchup, but look at these teams. We see the on again, but two very different compositions compared to ones we were about to see in the regularly scheduled game.
Blue side is Flip My Burger, and the red side is Father's Jewels. So I do think
What's your
that
thoughts onto the Fiora into the on? What do you think?
Fiora is very, very much a tank killer because of her passive doing max health true damage, which is very, very powerful, right? I mean, especially going to a tank that likes to stack HP, likes to stack armor. It's useful. Plus, her W can counter his ultimate in a sense where she don't get CC'd, and she can reflect that CC onto him. So it's once again a skill matchup. It's not going to be Ornn wins or Fiora wins. I mean, if Fiora is the better player, I think Fiora would just completely dominate.
And here we are. We are in game now, folks. Thank you for your patience, folks. We are finally here, and we do see just normal lanes.
Oh, we've done it.
It took us half an hour, but we are here, and we have got the moment we've all been waiting for. As Eunice said, God bless Riot Games in this spaghetti. We're finally here.
It isn't Riot Games if there isn't spaghetti code. If there's no issue, you're playing the wrong game. In League, you either get cancer or you get confused with how the hell does this game even run.
I mean, yeah. What do you think about this very safe start? Are you surprised we're not seeing invade with the Braum?
I mean, I don't think they could really invade, because if Vayne then skills E and Karma skills her W or E, they could really completely remove any kind of invade potential. And getting kind of pushed out whilst taking a little bit of damage really harms you more than if you just didn't invade completely.
So just to touch on the subs, obviously for the side of Flip My Burger, Father's Jewels, sorry, they do have a gold and bronze bot lane, with the bronze being the ADC. So I will be intrigued to see how that affects going into this platinum emerald bot lane.
Yeah, really could be interesting.
And it is the bot laner for Father's Jewels who would normally play in that top lane, subbing for JLD. So that could be quite interesting. It is another emerald, but definitely not in position.
Fiora showing exactly why it is your favorite matchup. Ornn does scale.
Well, that's just it. If you're the side of Father's Jewels, you need to get to late game. You can't play too aggro now. We do see traditional jungle clears, Jarvan a slight lead on the Vi, but nothing too noticeable right now. And yeah, we just see all laners really poking each other out. With the side of Flip My Burger having advantages. We do see Asol going in with a Celestial Burst, but Orianna, and this is the power of this Orianna. His Asol's already half health.
He did really misjudge when he could go in as Orianna Soul, because although he used all his cooldowns to go in, Orianna did not use all her cooldowns, and she has a lot more consistent damage. But here we see very, very good. It could be a kill. No.
Yeah,
Fiora is making mistakes and getting punished for them very, very daily.
Well, that's it. We did see this, this Fiora almost all in this on and almost got up, made a few mistakes and on was trading back. Meanwhile, we do see Jarvan looking on a gank on this bot lane. A great ganking jungler here, and he does get the knock up onto the Ashe, forces a flash, but the Braum says, "Get behind me." Meanwhile, Jaculix is going to get caught out here in the top lane. The Brittle stacks are coming down, and Vi will charge in and grab that first blood.
You really do want the Vi getting your first blood, because first blood on Vi just shows, as a jungler, it just increases your threat by so much, because the jungler is the one that can affect every single lane, and the jungler being the richest. Is always
Speaking
good,
of
but
which, we do see
impossible kill.
Vlad having to flash away from this Vi, but we got Jarvan for the counter gank. Father has to flash away himself, and Anfilgus is caught in no man's land. Will retreat back to his tower. But that was looking a bit sketchy for Father's Jewels right there.
Very much so. It could have really gone anywhere, but luckily the Aesol did use his flash, and it was good. It was good to live. It was good to live there, because if he did die there, he'd lose a lot of stacks, and he would then be shoved in, and he'd lose CS as well, which is not a nice position to be in as a scaler.
Yeah, I mean, we do see the mantra abilities coming out from this Karma, as we do see the exhaust and they are going to turn onto the Ashe. Interesting that they used onto the Vayne. Interesting that they exhausted the Karma. You got to think it was a misclick. Meanwhile, Braum is on blinking health bars, tries to save his Ashe, but Ashe is just going to go down. Ashe forgets to move. Literally
really
frozen in place.
Mistakes in places where mistakes just cannot be made. Making a mistake in such a close 2v2 fight where anything could happen, anything could turn the tides. Really, just.
Meanwhile, Vi is looking for a counter gank here. Karma caught him between a dragon and a hard place, and Father will clean up the Karma.
Really couldn't call that a counter gank, I'd say. Jarvan was long gone from that lane. A good
Meanwhile, up
parry.
in the top lane, we do
Amazing.
We do see Fiora fighting with its Ornn, but these extended fights, they're not really getting much chance for Fiora yet. She's still. It's a quick burst and then she's gone. Meanwhile, this mid lane, this Celestial Dragon is getting a bit ballsy.
Into a matchup of Fiora on, Fiora really should just be hitting the Vital and running away, because the movement speed and after hitting Q, it's really not a matchup where you just auto attack him. Unless E still does quite a bit of damage, but realistically, into someone who's already built Bramble Vest and he gains 10% armor from all sources.
Yeah. We do see the Aesol ult coming in, and Vi's right here again, but the Orianna ult pulls him in place. And the side of Father's Jewels will pick up the feat of warfare. 2 of the 3 kills onto this Vi.
Orianna.
All at the cost
Orianna
of
saying,
Steve Grubs.
if I'm going to I own, and took the Aesol down with her.
And this bot lane, this
Very,
Ashe
very
is
much a good
back
play
down.
from Orianna.
This Ashe as well, back down to quarter health. She's not having a fun lane of it. Down in CS, down a kill, and down a health bar. Yeah. And here we do have a replay. Here we see the Aesol, which does go wide. However, the power of this Vi is enough to clean up the kill, but not before Aesol misses. You've got to think, if that meteor lands, Orianna dies, and it's a clean kill. We do see both teams starting to turn some attention towards this dragon.
Yeah, I mean, 2 kills in the Vi, especially with her going lethality, it's really into a team where like they're very, very squishy. Lethality Vi, who does max health damage as well, really can mess them up.
Yeah, as we do see a bit more action, and this Ashe is just getting caught out and caught out. Braum can't do much to save his Freljordian sister, and has to get out himself. However, the Death Squad are roaming down. This Aesol and Vi literally left this Orianna and Jarvan in the dust right there. The roams from these guys are on point so far.
Yeah, very, very good. I mean, just 2 kills on a Vayne already, about to be finished with her Bork, whilst the Vi having 2 kills. I do think, for late game wise, those 2 kills on Vayne, very nice. But for now, the 2 kills on Vi are much stronger.
Meanwhile, Father forgets to move and just gets blown up by the Orianna. I mean, that was an interesting call to just sit there. I mean, I think Father forgot he could move. Meanwhile, in the jungle, and Felgus is on a killing spree. However, he's going to have to run for his life, as the Piltover Enforcer will fall. Not before they go to 3-1.
It's really
Don't
bad.
know if that's
the
worth it.
carry The one already had 2 kills. The Vi getting a third, and it not being an only, it's a bounty as well. You see
This
a
time the
player-
Ace Ult does land, but it's only on to the Orianna. Grom is here to save the day with the Braum ult. Sorry, with the Fiora parry. And Braum might actually go down here because Karma's roaming up as well. Ace Ult's got to be careful. Ace Ult falls, and so does Braum. No, he gets out. Braum lives on a blinking health bar.
I like to say a legendary play that might have not been completely noticed is that the Fiora did body block ASO Q, meaning that is why the Orianna survived. Orianna would have died, but the Fiora blocking the ASO Q changed so much because the ASO didn't get a kill. He dived in because if he didn't go in for the kill, he would have lived 100%. But he didn't get a kill and he got killed.
And we do see the first dragon go along to the side of Flip My Burger. Which honestly, into a scaling comp, you need to get every bit you can to try and end this game as early as you can. And here we are going to see it's a replay of that mid lane fight. I mean, here's, as you say, beautiful body block coming in right about now. And doesn't manage to block the Braum ult. But yeah, Vlad living on a blinking health bar. As in the picture-in-picture, we do see Vi getting a kill on the Fiora. And yeah, this ASO is back to being low health. The poke on this Orianna is disgusting. I mean, Vi going in onto the Jarvan has to out away. We're getting plenty of action here, folks. Nobody can say you're not entertained. As we do see this time the Vayne. Ashe is finally coming online. Doesn't have an item, forces the Vayne to flash. Braum misses the Q, but does hit the ult onto the Vayne. Vi will pick up a Void Grubs. But this Ashe has somehow come alive, although... Yeah, gets the kill, but takes a tower shot for it.
I mean, that is just insanity how Vayne, who was so close to that Blade of the Ruined King, was just needs to combine the components, losing to an Ashe with just one component. Realistically, that
Crazy.
You don't really see that often. That is not a fight you should be losing at all, and that only makes Vi take mistakes. And this Fiora knows exactly the pressure she has.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, some of the plays we're seeing, you wouldn't expect them out to players this level. I mean, we've talked about that that moment where Asol died when he forgot to move into this Orianna. I'd expect that from someone at a low rank, but definitely not a platinum player.
I don't think Ornn is applying so much pressure. He's playing this matchup better than I really expected.
You're just going to die here, especially when Braum coming up on the roam. I mean, that's big for the Braum, for the Ornn, sorry. 1-0-2 now into this 0-3 Fiora. Fiora has not got the game going. The Jaculite's tech not really working, but they will take a plate bot lane. Well, Jarvan does ulti in. The Ashe arrow does go wide. Zero Blue is just a fish in a bucket there, getting absolutely shot. I mean, what Gracie will take another plate in top, and will get to just proxy this wave.
It really is.
Starting to all go Father's Jules way.
Oh.
So we do see another Asol out miss from Father. And Flash is being burnt left, right and centre as Jarvan has to dash away.
The fights don't stop. From one fight to another, it's always going. Well, the top lane matchup going completely wrong than I thought.
Yeah, we do see... I don't know why Vayne stops there, because if she keeps walking, they catch up to them. Even though you show them vision, there's not much places they can go. They walk back into your tower, you're going to kill them.
It's really thing, right? It's Vi thinking not that she couldn't catch them, is that she couldn't kill them. That's a big thing when Vi thinks that could be very, very different if she got in.
Well, that's just it. It's just that. I mean, here we are. Here, I mean, look at this on. I mean, he's playing a fantastic game, Gracie. I mean, yeah, this Fiora just can't play the game. And that feels bad when you're Fiora and you can't beat a tank. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, so much pressure from the 3-man roaming death squad. Unfortunate with the arrow, but fish in a barrel, there's not much you can do if you're Ashe there. Especially when your flash is already down. Now, predictions on first tower. We did see On pushing in a lot. Orianna will get knocked back by the Braum Q. Do you think we'll see bot lane tower fall first for Flip My Burger, or do we think Father's Jewels will manage to claim the top tower?
I do think the top tower is going to be gone, especially with tank. I think he's got Demolish, which really on the Demolish and the character does so much HP. It really is just twice Demolish and the tower is gone. And it's actually bot lane tower is going down right now. So
and it will be Orianna that will claim that trait.
Orianna
so for the
side is very good.
For the side of Flip My Burger, they need one more objective, as we do see Father's Jewels claim the dragon. The enchanting crystal arrow just goes wide, but that's not enough to save Karma's life. Karma will fall.
That Ashara missed. That Ashara could have been very cool. It wouldn't change much, but it would have been very cool.
And we'll come back to the Vi play we're going to see in a minute. We see it in the picture but yeah, we see right here. Beautiful dive on the tower from the Vi, and Vayne just falls. But not before Vi has to flash. Meanwhile, we do see on the picture Braum getting blown up. I mean, we can't show you a replay because there's just so much action. Karma living by the skin of her teeth here. Only to be Ashe W'd. 18 kills. We're only 16 minutes in, guys. I mean, Cinta, this is what we wanted to see. A high kill game.
Oh, definitely. This is much more than your game. This is an absolute completely brawl. It's like you've just got a group of people in a pub just fighting.
And that will be Father's Jewels who do steal Shelly away. Gladio will go to kill him, so killing the On. And we do see now it's On's turn to join the bouncy house, and yeah. Not really that good for Father's Jewels in terms of getting out, but you do get that eye.
And once again, the game, at least for kills wise, it's equaled. There's only really a 1.5k gold difference, but other than that, it's very, very equal and a very, very close game. It's insane.
Who would you rather be at this point in the game, 17 minutes in? Would you rather be the team of the Fiora, the Jarvan, and the Orianna with a Vayne? Or would you rather be on this orange team, scaling?
I do think that the Father's Jewels really have a shot to just completely steamroll the game, because although they don't have like more gold, and the gold is it's a little bit to Flip My Burger. I do think it's like.
And here we are on this Rift play. I mean, we do see Vi coming at the last gasp, but again, it's almost slow motion. Although they do get punished for it because they can't get out. What I'm seeing from both of these teams is they're making the right play, and it's almost like everyone just says, stop, this is going to happen. I mean, it's just what you would think when observe a simple play, but when you're in the heat of the moment, these things don't happen.
This is our craziest yet closest game yet. Normally, if you see like teams, so many people dying, you don't really see it being so equal.
I mean, we do see them, they are turning on to the back line, but Yo's getting left alone. The Corla Ram God does come out. She does dodge it. Parries the knockup, but unfortunate. When there's an army there, you're going to fall. And it does look like Jarvan is going to follow suit. However, ASO's here to continue the domination. They're just sending it on the tower. We're going to see the Orianna fall and the Karma fall. A 4-man wipe for the side of Father's Jewels.
You missed a massive Orianna ult. It's so big. I do think they should have hit the tower earlier, because the tower was doing a lot of damage. But that Orianna is hitting amazing ultimates every single time. If only someone could follow up after that.
But the problem is, when you've got your Vi pushing in mid to try and get some power, not much you can do. And here we are. We are going to see the replay of that big fight. Synth, talk us through it.
I do really. Here is just the jungler being forced away, being the threat of this. The Ornn has his ultimate and just barely misses because of the Q. The W of the Fiora
here comes the Orianna,
just barely again.
Oh, no, she's TP.
And
that's a beautiful pull. Problem is, at that point, you know,
nothing. Yeah.
At that point, your Fiora's dead, your Jarvan's dead. It's a great ult, but there's not enough you can do with it. Meanwhile, we are going to see a Ruinous Atacon in the bot lane. We did talk about this earlier, and honestly, it's my favourite one to see.
Is it? To be honest, I play Swift play sometimes, right? And you really never see the other Atakan of like the respawn. So I see this one very much a lot. Since normally there's a lot more deaths.
And this is where it gets interesting. Whoever gets one of these objectives will probably get both. If the fight is played right.
But it's
we do see Jaculus.
I think whoever starts the objective is under a disadvantage because they will have the lost MR. So I do think it would be better in the situation to start the Drake.
I mean, we do see Karma getting caught out. She will face a Ram God, and Braum will pick up the kill. The side of Flip My Burger are looking for something here. This pick comp is working to a treat. Meanwhile, Vi going in on the Orianna. She gets her enchanted gritted arrow to the face, and she's just gonna fall. Meanwhile, the meteor comes down. That is just a dead Fiora. Oh, 2 and 5 now for Jaculets. Meanwhile, Jarvan just can't get anywhere near the pit. And now, Father's Jewels will turn their attention to this Mountain Drake.
Yeah, it's...
Oh no, they're not. They're just going straight to Atakan. Straight
Atakan
sending it.
Is the best objective to get, unless there could be a steal. This is
sketchy. I don't like this. We do see Vayne in the corner. We do see the Jarvan going in. He is sending it. Atakan's alive. Blue team will take it. Flip My Burger will get the Atakan buff. Meanwhile, we do see everyone's pinned against the wall. Gracie Abrams on the Ornn will fall. Meanwhile, the TP's coming. Jaculate's coming from the base, coming from his death. Will finally use his vitals right and kill the Assault, and will help kill the Braum.
True, but is this? Are we seeing the exact same game? Because I'm seeing a Father's Jewels having a. First it was Flip My Burger having a lead, then it was Father's Jewels having a lead, and now it's Flip My Burger. I think
this is an absolute roller coaster. The Orianna does come in, Karma's there and forces the flash out of the Ash. Zero Blue has to run for his life, while the side of Flip My Burger will get the dragon, and they will also pick up a kill on the Frost Queen.
What a crazy game this is. You don't see it often, guys, but this is a game, a 1 in a million of such a equal game. One time, one Father's Jewels is winning, the other time Flip My Burger is winning. It's really hard to tell who will be the end winner of this game, because even though Flip My Burger are currently in the lead in gold.
The Braum's caught out here. J4 does go in, the Braum shield does come up, the Barn Door does come out. However, now they've got to be careful, because the side of Father Jewels are roaming up, but Vi will just get blown up. The ASOL Comet comes in, and it's almost the team that think they have the first move are the one getting picked.
Clearly
it is so backwards. We are going to quick look back at that Atakan fight in just a moment, because since that went, I mean, again, look how long neither jungle is fighting this Atakan, really. And it's just Like every single objective, every single fight, it's in slow motion.
It just doesn't go the way you expect it. It's never ended. Like, it's crazy. And up here you see a double kill. And it's just like, what are Father's Jewels going to be doing now? They went from having a full lead. Now, it's no longer stable. And they don't have a lead anymore. They're nearly 5k goal behind. From in such
That's crazy.
short time.
I mean, this game is literally bouncing back and forth. I mean, they are going to pick up some gold just here on the tower, but Braum, instead of hitting the tower, does try and get his Q off of. Interesting decision. They could probably kill the tower.
It would have
if he doesn't do that.
No, because even if they kill the tower, they'd have to fight, and fighting in this situation is really bad for Father's Jewels. Because
it's not stopped them.
Yeah.
It's not stopped them before. 36
But,
kills in this game, 18 apiece.
You will never.
They
see
just
a game
can't
like
clear
this,
this ward.
guys.
They just can't
this
clear
is a
that.
game they won't repeat. They actually did clear the ward. That's a new one, I'm pretty sure. Yes,
I mean, vision control from both these supports is absolutely amazing. But we do see the Ace Soul out and the Orianna out come in. Orianna will get knocked up. However, Father has to run for his life. Doesn't run quick enough. But the Orianna will be cleaned up in return for the Orianna.
One for
the
one
Valley.
again. This Orianna refuses to die alone.
Problem is, even with Enchanted Crystal coming out from Ash, Father's Jewels are on the back foot on this big purple worm. The Ram God does come out, but Jackalix will go on a killing spree, finally killing this Ash. And with Fi on the bot side, I think it's their first objective that's not going to get stolen, right?
You never know.
There we go,
It
it
has
goes
not
down.
been stolen. You have to wait till last second because you never know. Orton could have ulted and stole it somehow, some way. You never know.
Hey,
It's
if I
anyone's
can
game.
steal a Baron playing Lulu, then God help us all.
I've once stole a Baron with blind Varus Q and blind Pike Q. It can happen. It's not
I mean,
often
what
you see
Aesop
that,
put-
but,
Aesop trying to get more of these stacks and put pressure on this Fiora. And Vi is looking, but J4 is in the air as well. The Aesop ult comes out. It's just a normal one. But Brom's already there to back them up. It's now a 4v2. A 3v2, sorry. And they get the knock up onto the J4. Meanwhile, Vi has to run away for her life. Jackalix will pick up the kill. Meanwhile, Brom getting cut down, but the On is here now. And Ash is also here to join her Freljordian brother and the Ram God himself. And Orianna is going, I want a piece of that. Beautiful ulti, sets the Jarvan up for a double kill. And Father's Jewels are forced to retreat. Literally, everyone wants a piece of the action.
every time. I am the color commentator, but there's no color, there's only combat, there's only action. Someone's dying every single second. And it's always fights, every 5 seconds. And the game actually might be ending here possibly if they do.
Yeah, we do see a
looks like they're
10k
backing
gold
out.
lead we do see a 10k gold lead for the first time for the side of Flip My Burger. And with how topsy-turvy this game is, to have a 10k gold lead, I mean, it's starting to feel that way. They are starting to snowball. However, if this game is anything to go by, we will see an Elder Flip. I have a feeling.
But
As we do see the
Fiora
blue
coming
ward come out.
back from 0-3. 0-3 Fiora, and now she's 6-5 with 6 assists. That is insanity.
I think Jackalix turned on his monitor at this point. Meanwhile,
His team
we
is
do see
locking.
Flip My Burger. They are turning a lot of their attention towards this bot lane. The four-man Northern Death Squad. And when the On comes in, try and save his life. But the On runs away from him. He's like, nah, I don't like that. This Fiora's starting to get a bit scary. Supers in the top lane. Supers in the mid lane. And Flip My Burger, they just want to end this game sooner rather than later.
It's really a game that is going to be ending soon. Or, you never know what could happen. With how this game has been going, anything could happen.
I mean, we do see another Oriana ball. I mean, these Oriana balls have been clean. Meanwhile, Fiora, she's just saying, I want to take the tower now. Fighting the Vi under tower. Aso comes in to help Vi shut her down. But they are going to have a bot lane turret up for that, and that will be 3 lanes of Super Winions coming right in right now. 5 kill gold lead, 9k in the gold.
It's
the
really
side
not looking
of-
good for Father's Duels. They're in a tough position. No towers.
No jungle. And Vilwis doesn't have a
objectives,
jungle anymore.
No maidens. Like, hello, what do Father's Duel even have in this scenario? They somehow, some way.
Well, they are trying to go for a pick here. Vi is going in, but the Oriana ball does more than enough on this Vi. Blows her up. And Fraction looking to shut down this big space doggy. J4 jumps in with the ult and will go unstoppable. But Father's Duels, the crown is heavy and it is falling away. Meanwhile, Vi almost blows up this Karma. But Vladdy is working overtime on this ballerina. I've heard Karma's a bitch, but she will fall. And Jaculex will make the on fall as well.
that really got me, that one.
And we are going to see towers fall on the Nexus, the side of Father's Duels, and making a final stand. But with an 11k gold lead, the game 1 will go to Flip My Burger. What a game! What a match one!
I mean, this game can only be described in 2 words: fucking hell. It kept flicking, but from steal after steal after steal.